Good morning, this is Shaman Oracle reading, and I'm reading for the sign of Virgo. So let's start. First card that came up in your spread, Virgo, is called the Centipede. This card relates to a shadow side, and you are asked to take on a problem which relates to your personality. The powers of your personal engagement. You need to transform in order to gain balance in all your activities. A centipede is an insect with about 750 legs. A centipede is related to spiders, to scorpions, and to butterflies. An Egyptian god called Sepa, he was a kind of a centipede, and the Egyptians worshipped him because he promised to help them in their fight of dangerous animals. God Sepa was also connected to Osiris, the god of the dead. Some shamanism connects centipedes to the spiritual world. Centipedes relate to powers of mobility, a magical ladder, or a bridge to connect to the underworld, to death, and also to transformation. The message of the card is make a research today, one that might be kind of unusual to you, Virgo. So, look into the newspaper and read obituaries. How old or how young were those who died? What sayings are used to describe sorrow and love for someone who died? So do that, read the obituaries in the newspaper and reflect on the messages. Okay, Virgo? With regards to present day, you can learn from the centipede. A centipede can walk around in almost any territory. It can even crawl up vertically, overcoming all obstacles. With regards to relationships, your coordination, your equilibrium, and your clear actions can learn from the centipede. And with regards to medicine, the card says, live 1 month as if it was your last month. Each day and truly your last day. So live that each day as if it was your last day, because then you get a feeling for the importance to live every day very consciously. Okay? It also wants you then to ask the question, how would you feel? And what would you say after you live that day very consciously? Okay? So that's a kind of a little bit serious card, but important nevertheless. The next one is called Male Fisherman. This card here is also a so-called soul card of the soul card spreads, and the card has the message, be part of the flow of life. Energies that never rest teach you that life is in a constant change. The card shows a fisherman with his arms up in the air. He is giving thanks for water, for the food that comes out of that water, and also for his success. The fish signifies a never-ending source of food. The spear signifies one's own effort to catch fish and the water signifies a never-ending cycle of nature. The Rio Grande flows from Colorado to the United States. The Rio Grande flows from Colorado in the United States to New Mexico, home to the Pueblo peoples. And then the river continues on its way to Texas, finally ending in the Gulf of Mexico. The true name of the river is Rio Bravo del Norte, which means Wild River of the North. This is also the meaning of this card. The irrepressible powers of water is the message of this card. Ask yourself, how can I take care of my own powers inside of me, but also the outside powers of nature? The message here is go and visit a body of water and spend some time there. Listen deep inside of yourself and ask the question, what means water to me? What changes does water make in my life? How do I treat water? Do I appreciate to have clean water each day so I can take a shower? With regards to relationship, we are always in relationships with loved ones, family, friends, the environment, and all that is called universal. So Virgo, the air we breathe in has already been used by other life forces before us. Air is recycled, and so is the water. The water we use daily has been someplace else before it comes to us. Our lesson to learn is that everything relates to each other and needs harmony. The lesson of the fisherman is give thanks to water for the food we share together. Water is what connects all the life here on earth. That's a beautiful message. Now we come to this one here. It's called Male Deer Hunter. The card has two messages. One is that everything we receive comes from the Great Spirit. Everything. We do really fully rely on the universe for food, for weather conditions, for how life plays out for us. Number two of this card's message is that we have to follow the great law of the universe. The card shows the hunter wearing a headdress resembling antlers. This headdress shall invite the male deer to come on its free will so that the hunter is successful in the hunt. Such success is important to get food for survival. The message of the card is get ready for a future success, Virgo. Concentrate on each step towards a goal. Don't give up prematurely, but continue to take step after step and complete what you set out to achieve. But Virgo, always give thanks to the Great Spirit, because it is that Great Spirit who empowers you in all that you do here on earth. With regards to relationships, the card wants you to open up your arms to those you love. You need a visions of heaven to realize your dreams, and personal strength helps you to follow such dreams. There is also medicine meaning to the card. The male deer, all the deer, and the antelopes, they teach us to be patient in life. Patience is also needed with regards to our weaknesses. Weaknesses, they are part of life, and we can live with them by realizing that we have the needed powers to overcome them, the weaknesses. When we encounter a male deer or a deer or any other such kind of animal like antelope, we shall feel humility and awe, and we shall acknowledge the beauty of such creations. This is the lesson of this card. So, Virgo, we come to the next one. This one here, it's a very unusual looking one, I think. It's the number 3, and it's a so-called sun card. Number 3 and a so-called sun card, and it is called Sacred District. Sacred District relates to the divine center. This card wants you to take a good look on how you are, how your personal life is lived, and what that means for you. You are asked to remember the concept of undying love, this great secret. It's a great secret power that is part of life, the sacred love. So be aware that your whole being is a part of the whole universe, and this will help you to accept that you are a part of this sacred world. Remember those nearest to your heart and make sure that your private world has some sacredness in it. Bring spirituality and beauty in your house and your business, and send out positive vibes so that this positivity can return to you. Bring sunshine, starlight, and moonlight into your life, and make sure there is harmony in everything you do. All that will reflect back and make life good for you. You will say, this is my happy home. Beautiful. Next card, Virgo, is that one. It's the number 15. It's also a sun card, and it looks very unusual. It shows an eagle, and right in the middle of the eagle is a bowl, and this card is called Eagle Bowl. And the Eagle Bowl relates to time. The card Eagle Bowl has a special treasure in it. The Eagle Bowl carries hearts toward the sun and brings the human soul up to the 13 heavens. The bowl reflects the cosmic ages. You too have a chance to achieve change by your personal renewal, by the lessons of the Eagle Bowl and the wisdom of time. The obsidian butterfly flew away, and we all have to bring some sacrifices in life, says this card. But the Eagle Bowl can also bring the end of time. From the renewal of spirit, the Eagle Bowl gains knowledge about you. So look forward and allow the Eagle Bowl to show you the way. You are advised, Virgo, to give up narrow-mindedness and accept freedom of spirit. Fill the bowl with your good deeds and a happy life. Everyone say the elders, has a gift to give. The gift of the eagle is shared by us, and when our heart is wide and helpful, then we become ourselves that eagle bowl. Now that's a beautiful message, right? Next is this one here. Also looks very unusual, I think. And the number is 17. 17 also is sun card, and it is called ball playground and relates to challenge. This card demands of you to start dreaming again and to bring your dream back into the playground. Don't care about how many people are in the ball playground to watch the game, but instead develop a strategy which is innovative and surprising. Work together with your teammates and be always honorable. Keep your eye on the ball and stay alert during the game. Don't get bored, Virgo. You can win the game, but only if you play with your full commitment. That is your challenge brought to you with the message of this card. Next card is this one. It's a so-called energy card, number 39. It's called Fifth Chakra Archangel Gabriel. This card relates to self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel here holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other hand. He is sending a powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. See the blue power? Wait, right here. The blue power on your throat is meant by that, okay? This angel opens you up to truthful expression with yourself and others. If you had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, Gabriel is here to help you to change that. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So speak up for yourself. Maybe write your thoughts down in a journal. That helps you to become more clear about your goals, and then that helps to communicate better with the universe, needing clear communication from you to act. It is said that our wishes need to be clearly communicated to the universe in order to become fulfilled. So make sure that whatever you are wishing for yourself to accomplish, Virgo, that you communicate it clearly to the universe. Okay? This card could indicate some form of telepathy with others, upgrading communication with spirit. There's an affirmation for the card here, and it reads, "My throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way." Again, my throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. Last time, my throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. That's a powerful message for you, Virgo. Now we come to this one. It's the so-called ancestor card. It's called Autumn. And the message is release the old and rest. Release your expectations, Virgo, and pressure that might weigh you down. Autumn is the time when trees are preparing for the cold winter and nature surrenders to make room for a future life. The raven on the autumn card signifies that there is an opportunity for you to heal. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation, and such healing brings a powerful psychic awareness of own needs and own desires. What is holding you back, Virgo? Is it a person? Is it a situation? Is it a dream? Trees let go of their leaves and fruits in autumn, and you are advised to let go of things as well. When you hold on to things, when you control everything, you prevent growth, but when you let go of manipulation, you allow growth. When the autumn card arrives in your spread, Virgo, it might hold important answers and show you ways to release the old and welcome the new. This is a powerful message as well, Virgo, and there is really no bad card in any spread. All cards are good. All cards teach us things, and all cards in the end are positive cards because they help us to grow and to see things in a different light. Okay? So that card is a powerful card for you and a good card. Next card is this one here. This one is called the corn. The corn is the number 10. And corn represents abundance, the material prosperity in the world, which provides stability and sustenance to us. You worked hard, says the card Virgo, towards the fulfillment of your dreams. You even continued when things got difficult. So now the spirit of the corn honors you by bringing a bountiful harvest to you. When this card appears in your spread, it's a sign of rewarding you financially or bringing prosperity in other ways to you. You are blessed, so share your good fortune with others. Also, don't use shortcuts or fast tracks to get your dreams fulfilled. It's your time for gratitude, Virgo, perseverance, and humility. Be mindful not to let feelings of entitlement or some other expectations get something for nothing, like thinking in that manner, interfere when you aim at your goals. Plant your seeds of intention consciously and respectfully. Don't worry about someone else's success, and know that the universe will always provide for everyone as long as you are able to receive. You will reap what you sow, and there will always be a new season to begin again. So that's a wonderful, hopeful message here with that card. Okay, Virgo? Now we come to your so-called archetype card, and this card came up for you, Virgo, and it is called the Self. The Self archetype relates to the soul, witness, and watcher. And the Self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personality to radiate. Not a prison, but a prism, okay? For the personality to radiate. The Self does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place. The Self is the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, Virgo, it is a call to step back into the consciousness, to witness, to observe yourself navigating the world. As yourself, the am I the stew or am I the chef question gives you more clarity. So ask that, am I the stew or am I the chef cooking that stew? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we smolder in chaos. Yet the Self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, and observing how all the ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look into the mirror and see the you behind the you. If this card is perplexing to you, Virgo, you are on the right track. We are challenged to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movements. It's no surprise that two central mantras in the yoga tradition relate to the Self. There is experience with Soham, and the Soham says, I am that, or he is I. And there is the Vedantic mantra and Sat Nam, which says, I am truth, or truth is my essence. When this card's meaning is light, it relates to witnessing, accepting, and new aspects of the Self. When this card's meaning is a little bit dark, it relates to disjointed, fatigued, diffused energy and purpose. To go deeper, read Robert Bly, his poem This Clay Jug. No, it is Kabir's poem, and it's called This Clay Jug. But also read Robert Bly. He wrote things too regarding that. Okay? Now we come to the animal spirit. Your animal spirit is the snake, the guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. Our creative life force, also called Shakti, lies dormant at the base of our spine. in the form of a coiled snake. The snake card appears when there is no more time left to waste. Make haste and get going, says the card. Tap into your potential and awaken your life to new potentials. So, Virgo, get going. The card says, don't waste any more time. Okay? Now we come to the so-called plant soul spirit. The plant soul spirit that came up for you is the Cypress. The Cypress card. And the Cypress says, turn grief into self-love to give your heart the needed support to deal with loss. Grieving might give you the feeling to be alone, Virgo, and that others cannot fully understand that you are in pain. We cannot change others or the world to suit our needs, but we can transform ourselves to change things fundamentally. The Cypress says flowing and living is important, and you are supposed to say, I trust life, and I know that I am always protected and loved. Say that. I trust life, and I know that I am always protected and loved. One more time. I trust life, and I know that I'm always protected and loved. The effect of the Cypress helps you to be more grounded and protected, and the Cypress also makes you more flexible. Many old cultures use the Cypress for rituals, to build stable houses and to be the symbol for eternity and longevity. You can find a tree cypress on graveyards to celebrate the eternal life. There is a tip to this card. It says, be assertive and determined to show resistance, not to give up. It is more important than ever before to concentrate on the letting go of sorrow and pain. This will help to set your energies in flow again. Grieving processes immortality, protection, flow of life, resolution of stagnancy, emotional liberation, and flexibility are all related to the Cypress. The chakras for this plant is the root chakra, as well as the solar plexus chakra. Now the last card for your spread, Virgo, is this one here. It's the Divine Feminine card called Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. And it stands for giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Say it again. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. One last time. Giving is receiving. And the energy of the universe is merciful. So that was the reading for Virgo. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you back next time, Virgo, okay? Have a wonderful weekend, and goodbye.